Hey Princess Auto, this is my homemade electric drift trike. A little bit of backstory. Summer of 2017, I spent basically all my free time building electric scooters. The kinds that you see on the road that you're able to drive on the road legally, and they go 32 kilometers an hour. I had probably around 10 of them throughout the summer, most of them electric. I think I got 3 gas ones. And a couple of those electric ones I had for parts, because they weren't worth fixing up to sell. And one day randomly on Facebook, I saw a video of an electric drift trike, and it had a more powerful motor and a LiPo battery and a really nice one with a proper drifter frame. And saw it, whatever, didn't think of anything of it. Middle of work the next day, I have parts for one of those. So I decided to build an electric drift trike myself. Next day, I bought the frame, which is actually a kid's toy. It's called the Razor Scream Machine. And it's just a kid's toy, little drift trike that you can supposedly drift if you're powerful enough to actually pedal it fast enough. Luckily, the hub motor is the same size as the original wheel that was on it. So I decided just to build one and go for it and see if I could do it myself. And it did work out. So basically it's the hub motor from a Geo scooter. They use the wiring from the scooter as well, speed controller from the scooter, the brake handle from the scooter, the throttle from the scooter. The whole frame is of the Scream Machine by Razor, a little kid's toy. And then pretty much everything else I fabricated and made my own electric drift trike for cheap. So here's my homemade electric drift trike. As I said, it's a Razor Scream Machine frame with parts from a Geo scooter. First thing I tackled was how to mount the wheel motor, because that's the most important thing. I had to move it down from the original location just because the motor's so wide, it didn't fit beneath the frame rails. Neither does the tire, barely, but it just clears. A little bit of room in there. So I basically made some flat steel into the forks that attach that to the axle, the motor. This is the original pedal device from the original toy. Normally the pedal would be right here, but that's a little small for a grown adult. So I lengthened it, used the original pedals. Everybody's tried it, fits them fine, so I'm happy with the positioning on that. On the other side, same pedal setup. But this side you have the drum brake, which is from the Geo scooter. The brace to hold in place, the little support for the brake cable, which pulls this and activates the brake. The original brake lever from the Geo. So up top here, we have the original Geo throttle. Luckily this had a couple buttons on it already that I used. This one's for the power, and then this one's for LEDs, which are in the front as well as underneath there, as you can see. So we flick the power switch, that turns on this display, which shows voltage and amperage. Unfortunately, I can't use the amperage on this setup as it's a brushless motor with Hall sensors, and anywhere you try to tie in to the load to get your amperage, it messes with the motor, makes some bad sounds, and just not good. So only have voltage, but that's really all I need to see your battery life. The original seat, of course. We have the original tires from the toy. My plan is basically to run these down until they're just broken and junk and not usable. Then I'll probably get somebody to weld a new nut on there, as this is a weird metric sized bolt. And I'll probably get some proper drift tires from a proper drift trike. Original speed controller, 4 12 volts, 10 amp hour batteries, wired into 48 volts as these scooters take. Normal scooters have 18 to 20 amp hour, but those are huge. I originally had some smaller batteries on here. That's why it's plated so much shorter than the actual batteries now. But that just didn't give you much runtime. These ones give you about 45 to an hour, which is really good for the small batteries. And then finally, my favorite part, charging port on the back of the seat, which works fine, just like the original scooter did. So there's my homemade electric drift trike. I'll take it out, get some video of it drifting around once streets dry up a little bit from winter. But for now, we're stuck with garage burnouts, which do work and burn some rubber. So thanks for watching, and we'll get some footage of it in action.
wild nerd in his natural habitat. Nice. Parks, good job!